I'm not sure how all of you feel, but for me, Deadpool and Wolverine was the only movie that I've been excited to see this year. Reasons may vary, from superhero fatigue, to poorly disguised socio-political messaging, formulaic scripting, or even the prioritization of spectacle over storytelling. Hollywood has been losing a lot of favor with its audience during a time when they really should be taking every piece of feedback to heart. When the focus needs to be what the audience wants, instead of what the executives desire. For those of you who feel the same way, I'm happy to tell you that Deadpool and Wolverine is the breath of fresh air you've been waiting for. Anyone that's seen the trailers understands that Deadpool's world is in danger, and he's recruited a reluctant Wolverine to help him save it. But it's more complicated than that. It's actually the entire timeline that's in danger of being destroyed, which is why the Time Variance Agency is involved. For those of you who didn't watch any of Loki on Disney+, this isn't going to make much sense. And while Deadpool and Wolverine don't shy away from any exposition, it does gloss over some concepts, because they hope you're one of the disappointed nerds that's tolerated a lot of the post-Endgame MCU productions. And if you're not, well, I hope the suspension of disbelief is strong with you, because this movie is a wild ride.
Come again.
Don't get me wrong, this movie was fantastic. Ryan Reynolds is a perfect Deadpool, but the crude humor burned me out in the previous movies because of how pervasive it was. Thankfully, they dialed it down for this one. There were still instances of jokes overstaying their welcome, but those were outliers. And I would be remiss to not mention Deadpool's signature fourth wall breaking dialogue, and how it was expertly executed throughout the movie, making remarks about things the fandom has felt for a while, and even poking fun at itself. And while Deadpool provides all the slapstick comedy you'd expect, his motivations are grounded and relatable, not getting lost with the exponential stakes that Phase 5 Marvel has lost itself to. As for Wolverine, there's nothing negative to say. This is Hugh Jackman's 10th film as the character. Unlike some other superhero characters with similar tenures, Wolverine avoids becoming a caricature of himself. And Hugh Jackman, being in his 50s, hasn't dulled his edge at all. The gruffness perfectly balances Deadpool's Deadpoolness. Their chemistry on screen together nearly exceeds the ability to describe. But that's not going to stop this bard. They had impressive banter that skirted away from being immature, and complimentary charisma that wouldn't steal from the other. A beautiful production brought to life by a pair of friends with a shared passion. It's a movie that snares the cinematic splendor of superheroes. A film to rival Spider-Man No Way Home, Batman The Dark Knight, and Captain America Civil War. Is it a film capable of saving the MCU? I don't believe so. More appropriately, it's a film best suited to be a final send-off. But we can only wait and see how Marvel chooses to react to Deadpool and Wolverine's inevitable success. And it deserves to be a success. It's a movie worth going to the theaters for. Anyone who's interested, but thinking of waiting until it's available for streaming, I implore you not to wait. You won't be disappointed. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit like and subscribe. Also, you can check out the link below and visit my Patreon, where you can become an inspiration so that way I could share more tales like this one. Thank you.